called me 5 times today. You've called my office. You've called everyone. I'm getting emails. I am entitled to work, right?
The search for answers tonight after families were forced out of 160 units at Vista Shadow Mountain Apartments. It goes from Tulsa to New Jersey all the way to Israel. The complex was deemed unsafe by fire marshals in large part due to the damage caused by flooding during the winter storm when pipes broke.
The company's so buried in LLCs, it's nearly impossible to find out who's really in charge. The questions I have for the owner are simple. How could this happen? And what's being done to make it right for those thrown out onto the street? But I quickly discovered answers will be tough to come by. 3 Points Realty Group is based in New Jersey, and its portfolio is impressive, with apartment complexes in Houston, Chicago, Atlanta, and New York City. This is a look at its executive team, but good luck getting a hold of any of them. We'll talk about that more in a minute. At the top, founder and CEO Michael SABO. According to his bio, SABO started the company in 2011, a company that has now acquired more than $450 million in multifamily properties with 4,000 units scattered across the United States. The only property 3 Points Realty owns in Oklahoma, Vista Shadow Mountain, which the Tulsa fire marshal shut down on July 23rd.
I've not seen anything like it.
Andy Teeter has been with the Tulsa Fire Department for 27 years, and he tells me he has never seen a property worse than the conditions at Vista Shadow Mountain.
Like more than one unit of sheetrock was missing. 25, 50, 70, 80% of the sheetrock missing.
Down to the wooden studs and with exposed wires. Teeter says if there was a fire, an entire building would go up into flames in minutes. A life-threatening danger that left his office with no other choice but to issue a 30-day notice for everyone to move. It has now been nearly 3 months, and many are eager to learn what the plan is moving forward.
We need them to come up with a plan from a design or building professional that's an evaluation of the entire complex and what needs to happen to bring it up to where it's livable again. So,
have they presented a plan to you yet?
I've not seen one.
In an effort to get answers, I started climbing the ladder at 3 Points Realty Partners, starting with ANDREA FERBER.
Yeah, so I'm just the bookkeeper. Okay. Can I give you my email and I will let someone get in touch with you.
Those emails didn't get me anywhere. Next, Corey ISDANER, Vice President of Acquisitions.
Brian, I don't really want to answer too many questions about this. I'm not going to continue further, but I have to go.
Corey says he hasn't worked for 3 Points Realty in more than a year, but one person we know is still on the job, founder and CEO Michael SABO. SABO's also the CEO of Cityr Group with international properties, many of them in Israel.
You've called me 5 times today. You've called my office. You've called everyone. I'm getting emails. I am entitled to work, right?
Sir, you told me last week that there was going to be...
And I did, and I relayed the message to who is taking care. Then I will follow up with them. It could be they're not ready to call you, or they're not in a position where they're ready to do an interview.
Would you be willing to do an interview?
No, I will not. There are people who are handling this matter. I forwarded the message to them, and they will get in touch with you.
With no answers from New Jersey, we tried closer to home. Michael SABO's team hired Stephen Gray with Sterling Oaks law firm here in Broken Arrow. Stephen declined my numerous requests for an in-person interview. I was locked out of the office today, but I was able to reach Stephen by phone.
May I make an unsolicited suggestion or observation?
Sure.
I am absolutely convinced, having been a real estate attorney, that these type of issues are not unique to any one particular complex.
That unsolicited suggestion or observation, Stephen Gray and those at Sterling Oaks Law Office didn't want you to hear, according to his assistant, Margaret.
We do understand that it was a recorded conversation, but we honestly do not want you to use any of that. And we're trying to be as cooperative as possible, but if you could please respect that and just, we're just trying to get stuff done here, and it's just kind of rude of you to be pushing this on us.
And we gave Michael SABO and his legal team one more opportunity to do the right thing and go on the record, even to say they disagree with the decision by the city's fire marshal to force everyone out. And this is the response we got when I tried one more time to get even an organized written statement from attorney Stephen Gray with Sterling Oaks Law Firm. Listen.
Brian Dorman, were you from the news?
I am. I'm with News on 6.
Okay, I'm sorry. We really don't want to make any comments.
Okay. I'd really like to speak with Mr. Gray if he's available, please.
I'm sure you do, but he has said before that he doesn't want to speak on the matter. So I'm really sorry I can't have you talk to him.
On several occasions, I offered to meet with attorney Stephen Gray. We even offered to fly to New Jersey to sit down in person with Michael SABO. Both offers still stand, by the way. And one reason they may be a little bit skittish, a class action lawsuit's in the works right now from those who lived at Vista Shadow Mountain. I've also been able to confirm through 2 sources that an insurance fraud investigation is underway right now against 3 Points Realty. I'll keep you posted on that.